take offense to that.
And
You mean
an
you
Earth Spirit
resemble
spammer. But we've got two spammers here.
Everyone's playing the only hero they play. There's no learning being done.
I don't know. They're rolling with their bread and butters because it's an end house, much more so than
Yo, space points mean more. I would only play the heroes I'm good at there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I just troll. Ranked games.
Faceless Void.
The Faceless Void from Dingsy. Are you hyped
I
for
don't
some
know.
Void action?
It's an offlane void. It better be.
Here we go. Next pickup. It is on the Nekopara Fun Club. Man, that is a weird. Yeah, it's pretty something. Anyway, we'll just ignore all that. And we got a Wind Ranger into an Insta Chen pickup. Mafia Cheese.
Okay,
Mafia Cheese. Who's this Chen guy here?
That's direct tech.
I thought so.
Yep.
My thing is, why would you go Chen with a Tinker on your team?
Well, Tinker can TP to your
Because
guys.
he can teleport to the creeps,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
The dank ganks.
Pretty dank ganks. The
I just
dankest
feel
ganks
like-
of that you can
I
have.
mean, it works, but I feel like Chen's a pushing hero, and Tinker's not really a pushing hero. It's a
Oh yeah, he is. You just drop March at the tower while everyone hits it, and it's relatively safe. Look at that. Beastmaster's a counter pick, so he can't teleport to the Hawks.
Is this a Beastmaster offlane, Wind Ranger mid, and then support Tusk and Earth Spirit?
It could
That's
be a
gonna be
jungle
Tusk.
Beastmaster, because that is a pretty popular thing from Shanghai. People are just playing a level 1 jungle Beastmaster because they're like, you know what, guys? The latency is so bad that we're just going to go to the jungle rather than play in the lane. Because Shanghai
Just
majors.
because other people do it, don't mean you should.
You know, you'd be surprised how strong it actually is. Get an Iron Talon, you got some boars, and you just kind of run off and have a fun time, but with a Bounty Hunter and a Chen pickup, I don't think you're going to want to be sitting in the jungle.
Don't jungle.
Nope.
You just jungle with a Sentry Horde.
They really need. There you go.
Because think about it, if you buy 2 sentries, it's that Beastmaster, and then you place it between the 3 camps you're gonna rotate between, like Bounty Hunter can run up to you and he'll be level 1, and you just sick your boar on him and you right click him and you have an Orb of Venom of your own or whatever.
Pretty much.
You get a Stout Shield and then get your Iron Talon a bit later.
I really hope this Faceless Void is not the safe lane carry, though. Okay.
Nope, it's the Gyrocopter.
I really like this because Gyro and Tinker can hit into the Void ult really easily. I would say...
I'm an old timer. Oh, we got a pause and a disconnect.
Mafia Cheese, what have you been teaching him?
I don't know.
I'm pretty hyped for the Bounty Hunter. I like Bounty Hunter a lot.
This is a weird game, because...
Wow, he bought sentries too.
Yeah,
He's gonna go heavy focus on mid then.
yeah, he's not letting them gonna have any sort of
Thank you.
authority in this game. No authority.
I'm gonna say... Tinker's gonna win mid again.
Is that Wind Ranger mid with boots first?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bounty Hunter roaming into the jungle.
It's a
Just kinda
roaming
getting a,
Tusk and Earth Spirit.
Yeah, if they roam on mid, they'll destroy BH and Tinker.
Yeah. Like, they have to do this.
Theoretically, you never know what's gonna happen actually.
Yeah. I feel like PL and Void are fine solo. Oh look, they have a bounty hunter. Let's not cover by any dust or anything.
they don't have any sentries on any of the
Yeah.
heroes here either. None of them
I
have a
know.
sentry. Alright, well, they clearly don't care about the level 1 bounty hunter threat.
Big engagement. Oh, look at that shackle, dude.
Oh my god!
Oh
Tinker
my
just
gosh.
got bopped!
All
And
they
the
can
Iron
get-
Shards blocked out Gyro, too.
That was well played on their part. Ming Lee, he's harassing. He doesn't have an Orb of Venom. Tusk
He
is the one
failed
with
to
Venom.
body block the Gyro there.
Oh, no shackles. But he'll have another
Iron
Ice Charge in
Shards,
3
stop.
seconds. He should be able to block him off. Are they going to continue the pursuit? He knows where he's going! There it is! There's the block!
Team
But-
had,
oh, his team backed!
team had no
His team
faith
backed.
in him.
His team backed.
I mean, even if they did, I don't think they would have got him in time.
Well, if they had Beastmaster and Windranger, who is actually in the top, and it's going to be
What?
Colorino Earth Spirit mid against Tinker. Huh.
I mean, I guess that works.
It looks like Cole is going to do this cheeky little strat where he gets a stack of creeps up into the tree line, and then he just pulls them out by cutting down a tree. Or he could have just done that to deny one off the early. I don't know.
I would say Beastmaster should just go jungle now, and just let the Wind Ranger be solo.
He can't. He needs an Iron Talon and he needs boards.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is horrible.
Whoa, he's called Axes?
Yeah.
At the level 1 engagement, he threw out axes.
Yeah. I would prefer the board anyways. Like, the board's
Yeah.
gonna do more than 70 damage. Oh my god.
Well, it's like that on top of Orb of Venom that they have on other heroes. That slow
yeah.
stack is ridiculous, and that's where you're a really big threat as a Beastmaster in their early to mid game phase.
I'm gonna be honest, if he had board, they would have got the 2 kills way easier.
All these guys in chat. Everybody. Nope, not I. Good game, well played. Alright, so... I think mid's going to be kind of a wash. I think that's going to go straight to the Tinker, and
I mean,
Spirit's going to be looking to get kills with roaming.
Earth Spirit will get level 6 faster,
Yeah.
and he can kill Tinker as soon as that happens.
this
Danny's
actually
just
works
absorbing
better.
his XP right now.
Because if it was Wind Ranger mid, like, she would get shit on and she needs farm, whereas Earth Spirit, you just need level 6 and you do things.
No, absolutely valid. And it looks like
Just
Cole
going
is
on
gonna
him.
pressure him. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's definitely going to die.
Power
Whoa!
Fairy
4
Fire.
HP! 4 HP and a Fairy Fire.
He could have eaten a second one if he needed. So he
Yeah,
should have known
just
better
then.
to try that play when you see 2 Fairy Fires on the enemy hero and you have none of your own.
Yeah, that was very, very aggressive on his part. Something else he could have maybe done to have a preemptive stance in that would be to eat a tree with a Tango before going into combat.
Yeah.
So he
I don't
already
really
had the
think-
regen pumping on him. He could have dropped an Iron Branch and eaten that too to get double regeneration coming in.
Wow, them gen rotations, he saw the boar.
Alright. Oh, he immediately ate the ward with his yeah, he just did it right back. Is he gonna do it again? Oh, he's gonna do it again! Oh man, so many tangos and sentries just used in mid. So if you don't recognize what just happened there, you can use a tango to instantly eat a ward to destroy it, in lieu
get
of trying to
double
right click it. And also you get regeneration, as if you ate a tree. But
I thought it
double.
was just double healing.
But double. Yeah, it is double. Alright, so let's take an eye on this top lane. We've got the Minglean Beastmaster with the Lucius Wind Ranger, and
I
Minglean's
don't
still
like
sitting
this.
in the lane.
Yeah, and they're splitting the last hits, which is bad.
It's very bad because they've got this Chen that's just off free farming in the jungle that they're not doing any sort of contesting with. Bounty Hunter is being a nuisance, harassing out this Tusk, and I think he might be able to take him down here if he looks to.
Yeah.
Oh, a clutch snowball there, and they might be able to turn it, and they actually do! Bounty Hunter's gonna fall. Nice engagement for Gazorpazorp, and here to learn.
On the bright side, it made space for Void to just farm creeps.
And Ming Li, at level 3, choosing to put points in Wild Axes instead of his summons. So, I hope he's not following on one of the older Beastmaster guides that prioritizes stacking and clearing stuff in the jungle with the axes, because that's not as strong anymore. And in terms of a mechanical prospect, a lot of last hits getting missed in the top lane too.
Yeah.
Just both kind of watching the creeps die.
I mean, because of how greedy the Dire team's
Shackle
heroes
connecting
are.
from Lucius. There's the Wild Axes too. They're going to be able to finish him off with just an easy right click.
Like, the Dire team is too greedy. They can't really support the Gyro, other than the Chen.
Well, the Chen hasn't had any presence in any lanes yet. You would usually expect at least a smoke gank or a smoke rotation at this point, but it's not happening.
Oh, mid.
Goodbye, Tinker?
Yep. And Earth Spirit.
Oh, Earth Spirit's fine.
And they're both fine.
Never mind, he ran back in
Earth
vision.
Spirit.
He ran into his shuriken range.
Nice.
He was safe if he just kept going. He has boots. Or that was a misplay.
So we haven't talked about this Faceless Void really much with this Phantom Lancer down here. So, PL and Phantom. So PL is able to harass him with Spirit Lance, but Void can just undo the damage immediately with Time Lock if he wants to. And he can trade hits pretty well as well.
It's not even worth it to hit the Void.
I think
Just
Faceless Void should be able to crush PL when the supports
Faceless
aren't
Void
there.
should be trying to trade hits a lot more. We know he's going towards a Vlad's because he's in the off lane. But
PL should not be
aggressive.
trying to hit him, but Void should.
Yeah, PL should be the one dictating the flow of this lane right now. He could be a lot more aggressive. He's got full HP and mana, and he has tangos and a ring of regen. PL bottle rotating off with one set of tangos, so Dingsy could be much more assertive. And with this illusion rune, I think PL's gonna try and trade some hits now on him too.
He's been
Tinker's gonna die again, maybe?
Yeah, Colarina went on him.
Oh,
The Magnetize is doing heavy damage.
Yeah,
and it will finish him
Magnetize
off.
had a lot of
He could have eaten a Fairy
duration.
Fire. Tinker chose
No,
to not eat a
I
Fairy
think he
Fire.
still would have died.
You think
It
they
wasn't
would've?
even half duration yet.
Fair enough.
He just decided to save it.
Well, if there would have been no chance of life, then that would have probably been the case. However, with the bottle, who knows?
Although I would never recommend this in the real game, this top lane's actually working out for the Radiant.
Well, it's just the presence of two heroes versus one. That's
Yeah.
why.
And they're only going against one, also. So it's
And Gyro has 1 CS per minute. He is
Oh.
not,
He's
not having a good time.
Let's see what he does.
uh-oh.
He needs to crush all 3 of those heroes.
Chen is smoked up. He's got a Satyr. He's got 2 Satyr Banishers because he's going heavy purge with a Dark Troll Summoner. That's gonna be kind of silly.
there.
And Bounty Hunter is also coming up there as well. Tusk casually eating a mango in the
smoke, bro.
trees. Yeah, he hasn't seen the Tusk yet. Here comes the Tusk initiating a Mafia Cheese fan
this
guy.
is bad.
There comes the power shot, and there's the whirling axes. And the fan guy is going to fall immediately. Your killer with the rocket barrage to follow up, and he's going to fall too.
Shuriken?
Nah, he's just going to right click him and then walk away.
Shuriken, the Wind Ranger, stealth up, repeat. He has mana boots, he can make this double kill here.
Definitely.
But he doesn't throw the
he
Shuriken
doesn't.
first.
He
so
doesn't
he can't
believe
get
in
the return
himself.
kill.
Yeah, he could have thrown the Shuriken. The duration for the Shadow Walk was already coming off. He could have gone right invisible, which he did here, defensively. And
I mean,
now
he
he's
should
following up
Recognize
with
that
another
they don't have
Shuriken.
mana, and he's got the help of the Chen creeps. He needs the Shuriken here.
Yeah, and
Well, there's Tinker with haste coming in.
Tinker up here, and then he gets the track off.
Oh, and it bounced!
Oh! Maybe he was just looking for flashy plays.
Yeah, there's a lot of synergy between Tinker and Bounty because one of the issues is you can fog the Tinker when he's rearming and get away from his follow-up, but if they're tracked, the rockets can chase people forever.
Absolutely.
And you snowball a Tinker in the process.
I really
Pretty
like
good stuff.
playing Bounty Hunter with going with any allied heroes that could potentially build a Dagon because it just synergizes so well. just start murdering people. Get that extra gold flowing through. And then Bounty Hunter becomes the utility that his team really needs in these fights. Yeah, the Dire has really weak lanes. And they're getting punished. But at the same time, the Radiant misplays are also doing them some harm.
I would say the Dire has a better bottom and mid lane.
Nice.
It's just their top lane. Chen needs to be more of like a support than farmer in the jungle.
And
They're winning the jungle too.
so PL's got a Blade of Alacrity as one of his first items.
He's going straight for defusal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's putting his points... He isn't putting points in stats. I like to put points in stats.
I like to go Midas when there's a Chen on the other team because I love
Oh,
Midas
yeah,
and
just
because
immediately Midas a creep in battle.
Midas or Helm Dominant or something.
both. 5 Dom, reverse Chen.
So PL's wasting a lot of time rotating to this rune, and here
Tinker's
comes Faceless Void.
vulnerable.
Oh, he drops the Chronosphere on nothing! PL's gonna be able to just casually walk away. They might be able to return on this.
Boulder.
There comes the initiation! Dusk! He's got the dust off, and Dingsy's gonna look to
Look
do
at
some
mid
right
lane
clicks here.
meanwhile. That's a dead Tinker and maybe a dead Chen, but Earth Spirit's gonna fall.
Chen's fine.
Oh, Dingsy
3
jumps in.
seconds
He's
on power
got
shot.
Dilation.
No one's even died bottom.
Yeah,
I
bottom's
know.
a really funny, drawn-out fight.
I'm just watching mid.
Dingsy just keeps
Tinker
rewatching
was
it.
100 gold from his bots and he got killed.
Oh,
You
no.
don't want that to happen, dude. That's the worst feeling in Dota. We're going on 11 minutes here and he's got 400 gold to go still.
Uh-oh, looks like a
It's
full
not gonna
kill
have a
finally
big
will
impact.
amount to bottom. The Bounty Hunter is able to take out the Tusk after a long and drawn-out fight, and Gazorpazorp not able to really do anything against Bounty Hunter. He'll be able to
Bottle
win
on
days and just be able to
PL
walk
is terrible. He should
Yeah.
he should have gone for Soul Ring. He'd have mana regen and HP regen and the ability to like throw free lances, which would have been a kill on BH there.
out. Well, also
It's
he's
a
been
way more
wasting
efficient item.
time rotating to the runes to get the bottle, so it's
Yeah.
just like a double kind of whammy of
Yeah, Soul Ring is the value item.
inefficiency. Yeah. And
If you don't have a free lane.
if not a soul ring, even just a casual ring of regeneration can do wonders for you. In terms of
Yeah,
HP.
but the bottle's like, it's not doing anything for him, especially after the nerf to bottle. If you've noticed, the types of carries who used to build bottles as a safe laner, like when Fear was still the 1 position, they stopped doing it right after that patch. It's just not as good anymore.
Yeah.
The
And
value
those
has
same
been
heroes are
lessened.
getting drums more often too.
Yeah, you just get some fighting items and run at each other and win.
So Tinker does have the Boots of Traveler. Earth Spirit opting for a Midas this game. And I think Earth Spirit might be
He's
able to
going
kill
drums.
Fangate here in mid. He's dropped all the
Yeah,
spells.
he commits
and-
his ult for it,
Just
but
the
Chen
ult.
wastes his ult in the process, so it's a good trade.
Yeah. And Chen has
Uh-oh,
the creep,
the
so he
creep.
might be able to get a return kill. There's a kick away from one of them. He's going to be able
Oh,
to
the
last it down
track.
the other one. Oh, the track! It's going to be able to take him out! The bounce
Yeah,
of the shuriken
that
toss.
actually was a great trade for
Dire.
4 friends then.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bounty Hunter's
Since-
getting a lot of momentum. I believe he has Mechanism finished.
Yeah, he has
another
mech
300
and mana
gold.
boots.
Yeah, Earth Spirit didn't even finish his Midas yet either. He has the recipe, but he didn't have the gloves. So that's going to
Yeah,
set
it's
him
too
really
late
far
for a
behind.
Midas to do any work for him. Because they're just going to lose in the late game.
Dingsy almost has his Vlad's as his Faceless Void. So he's just going to be even more durable. Do you think he's going to go Blink this game? I know that really ends to be the trend with Faceless Void. You get a Vlad's, you get a Blink Dagger, and then you jump in for those perfect initiations.
He's going to get Blink because they're only really going to have to focus on like the Wind Ranger and maybe the PL later. So once PL uses Doppel, if you have that instant Blink to drop your Chrono, and then the ability to time walk out with no threat to yourself, it's just so good. And the ability to chase down people as well. Like there's going to be a lot of tracked heroes that they're going to want to be able to catch like after a fight's over.
Yeah.
So being able to chase them down with the Blink and get like even just 2 kills you never would have gotten makes your Blink pickup like almost
Paulino
free.
was looking to try and get an initiation off on your killer up here, but he kicked off the boulder and immediately got a miss. Hello Reddit responding with his Boots of Travel, throwing out a missile. Casual
You could
march.
see him pinging. Like, I think he wanted him to roar to get the easy initiation into your killer.
Yeah, poor Tinker, he's really broke this game.
Oh yeah.
He had a blink last game at this time, I believe. He's just now finishing up his soul ring.
It's a disaster.
Oh.
But Bounty Hunter doing some work, going on the PL. They have detection. He's
dead.
He's
he doesn't have
purged
his
and
W.
trapped.
Super dead.
That one kill just gave them a 1100 net worth swing. And that's the core hero spending 30 seconds on the sidelines as well.
Yo, here.
This game is on Wind Ranger's back. They got a shackle on the gyro top, both ultimates.
Oh,
Committed,
there you go.
That's a kill.
It's worth it though. They need something.
Just as I say that, Wind Rangers delivers.
Right?
Yeah, she shackled the creep and it bounced to the gyro.
That was a clutch shackle.
Oh, the courier's in danger. It has
is he
the
gonna get
Midas.
Oh, he got it
Almost
though!
killed it with the Midas on it.
That would have been so good. He still is able to get
Yeah,
it.
if the Midas died on that courier, I think
would've
that
cried.
was probably like
And that's
a game-winning play.
That's Sparhawk on the Earth Spirit too. I can see
Oh
him
no, Tinker died
immediately
again.
just- oh man.
That's been the silver lining for Nico's lineup. They've been able to shut the Tinker down.
But at the same time,
I mean, they're
looking
shutting
at the
down
map
Gyro
presence.
and Tinker, who you really need to. For
Yeah, the
late
problem
game.
is Void can transition into the hard carry if
he
they
needs
needed to.
Yeah.
And Bounty is the net worth leader.
I mean,
gonna have
the Bounty's
creeps.
playing
uh-oh,
smart.
here comes the solo chrono.
Track kill.
That wasn't a
Absolutely.
good chrono, in my opinion.
Well, they
It
got the
wasn't?
track kill. And
They
it's
track
Earth
killed
Spirit.
the
It's-
mid hero.
who has a Midas.
I was just saying because he could have thrown the shuriken earlier. He got the bounty hunter in it.
I think that was a misplay on the Bounty Hunter though.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They got the track kill on a core hero. That's perfect use of
And
mid
the
game
the push is really strong with Chen.
Yeah, they can't fight into the march.
No way. And Chen is
They
just gonna be
can't do
able to
enough
push this
damage.
down.
They don't have wave clear.
I mean, they have axes and power shot, but it's not
And
there yet.
ice
Nah, it
Shots,
doesn't
but
kill if
everybody
Chen
isn't
creeps
there.
this early.
Uh-oh.
Well, they're gonna go for the
Reno.
kill here.
I mean,
Counter play.
they
great
don't have
combo.
Void ult, so they can fight.
That's a dead Chen. They left him for dead.
Well, that was the decision to make too. They
got
the
the
objective.
tower.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like PL's about to finish his defusal, but nothing else to fall back on. That's his only item.
Yeah, Tinker's pushing these lanes pretty well, but I'd like to see him take part of the jungle a little bit more frequent as well. And he dropped out his marches in mid, but he didn't even drop enough out to clear out the whole wave before rotating off to the jungle. So 3 marches will be a lot.
Oh, if he would have roared.
3 marches will do the trick. 2, not always.
You really only need one most of the time if it's well placed.
It was, well, it was not well placed.
Yeah. But he went back and sacked the jungle for himself and cleared 3 camps right now.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's some value.
20 seconds to clear 3 camps.
Bounty Hunter almost has his Greaves. Or that could actually be what's on the courier now. No, it's not.
Looks like he wanted to chrono, but didn't leap quite close enough now. They're going to turn around on him.
Oh, they got the
Stun.
boulder!
dead.
They got the
Double
stun.
stunned.
Oh,
Walrus
the ice
punch
shard
in the
just...
face.
Ice Shard actually doing him a favor there. Hello Reddit getting pushed back a little bit. And then Sally the Salamander taking heavy damage.
Uh-oh, that's a dead tracked Wind Ranger. Maybe a dead tracked Tusk also? We'll see. Oh no,
Oh.
it bounces the wrong direction!
Oh, no.
The target selection of that
Oh,
shuriken.
they're gonna get these kills anyways.
Yeah, but at what price?
Everybody.
The dead gyro. Oh no,
Two.
the shards.
They got
hit
2.
him. Colorino just dies. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just dies there.
I feel if the PL wasn't blocked, he could have helped.
So how does shuriken bounce work? It bounced to the further target and not the closer target that was almost dead, and that's why he got away.
It bounced from one guy to the guy that was standing next to him, but
Does it bounce to the target closest to the BH or closest
to the first target,
To the
and then it
first target,
bounces.
Yeah.
So
because
And it's 1200.
Wind Ranger was in closer proximity, but it bounced to the further hero that was tracked next.
I think it's because the Tusk was running towards them.
Yeah,
and
see that?
it slightly
don't know.
changed the depth.
I'm
And
not
it-
sure.
Game, I believe.
Yeah. They went full greed and they're winning with it. This is bad.
Well, Gyro, like, you've got Chronosphere. It's like such a game-winning ability later on. They've got a Gyro to deal with the PL,
Yeah.
Tinker to deal with Twin Ranger, plus you have a Faceless. He translates into, like, a mega hard late game core, whereas, like, an offlane Beastmaster is... He doesn't even have, like, an Necro book yet. He's not gonna hard carry or have as much impact. I mean, you've got Chen heal and you've got Greaves on the side of 4 friends.
They can just keep
They can have
snowballing.
Greaves if they want it.
Lucius is dropping some good counter words in the jungle, so that'll play off for them. And
Oh.
Bounty's immediately countering.
He's like, drop another ward.
Do it, I dare you. I think Bounty Hunter could go on this PL if he's able to find out who the right one is. But PL does have the defusal, and he can immediately turn on him and be a nuisance. The push is coming from the Radiant. Now it's onto the Dire to respond. Dingsy jumps out, decides to not do anything.
That was a good fake.
And then come back. Well, I agree with his decision to not use his chrono, because there was nothing there.
Yeah, he jumped in and saw he would only get one and he stopped it.
Up, and then he did it again and got nobody.
No one. He's gonna get the Tusk because he rolled in, but that's it.
Yeah, but out of timing that didn't even matter. Now they're just gonna heal on up. Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade in all.
Still good for the Dire because of that track gold.
And Colorino was able to get his Midas off right before that fight broke out, at least. Ogre Club first on him? What's he going? SN1?
Yeah, man, the power of Call Down and Gyro Flak into Chronosphere is so good right now.
Yeah.
Not to mention Tinker.
Whoa, look at this initiation coming out from the Radiant here. Their
Much
killer gonna
needed
fall
kill.
immediately, going for
Yeah.
a Beastmaster Roar.
They can't
followed
really
up.
pursue the Chen into the March, though.
No, not at all. It makes it really hard for them to push on the towers. They need to kill the
They have to be
Tinker.
careful.
They really
Keep
gotta
your
kill the
arms.
Tinker. Bounty
Keep
Hunter.
your arms, sir. They could clean up.
Yep, Bounty Hunter was just able to pick off the Tusk, run around with a little bit too little HP, and Tusk now out of fury, purchasing a gem immediately as he's dead. I don't know if it's necessarily out of fury. Necessity is definitely accurate.
I mean, you have a Beastmaster, so you always want to get a gem because of the Hawk.
So we're 23 minutes in. There's a domed Gyro, but there hasn't been any ancient stacking yet. Is just that far behind.
So what would you expect out of Radiant right now?
They need to group up and they need some sort of like blink dagger on Beastmaster or initiation tool to blow up the Tinker and then ignore everyone else.
All they have to do is just play around the Faceless Void ult. If they don't get ulted, they can just force fights and win them. Because their cooldowns are half
they
of
really
his.
need to deal with this Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is sitting on 2,800 gold right now. What do you think he's going to pop out?
He should pop out Greaves.
A Dagon.
I mean,
Dagon
if
wouldn't
he
be
gets
bad.
silenced, he can Greaves it
The
all.
Dagon ain't bad against Wind Ranger.
This is
That's
true.
it.
This is true.
Like if they bring her down quickly, it's good for them. Oh, he got
there's
a blink, so he's gonna play really.
Aggressive.
He's playing the 5-man track game. He wants to get as many tracks out as possible.
Oh, here goes Void.
He's
Silent.
gonna jump in on Dingzy,
Dead.
and Dingzy has been silenced out.
Tinker's coming in.
Here comes the kill potential of the.
Oh, he got
Immediately roared onto.
Yeah, but no one else is there.
A boulder.
Get back,
Ming Lee.
Beastmaster.
He's still going for blood. Colorino needs to try and pull his friend out of the combat.
He used it at the last possible second.
Yeah, it's just gonna die in the march now, though.
And now look. PL can't stand up to this.
PL gave his life to not do anything.
Nice.
Tusk's gonna get tracked up and lose the gem here.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter, he's going to be able to pursue him down as far as he wants to, and the power shot as well. Oh no, there's the He's already putting down the TP as he's right next to him.
That's some not good stuff right there.
And then Chen takes the melee creep.
If Beastmaster gets his Necro out right away, that Tinker dies, and then they can win the team fight.
Yeah, he missed his axes on everyone too.
Oh no.
Because that Marching Machine plus the call down destroyed the PL.
Oh, Colorino.
Yep, there's the missile. Got him.
Yeah, you don't go Midas Thunder Spirit, my friend.
It's so greedy. And then following up on that as well with an Ogre Club, what do you think he's going? Straight BKB?
Probably.
Agnums.
I think Ags?
I think he goes Agnums because you trap somebody and you kick them back to your team and you guys blow that person up.
Yeah.
You think that's their game this?
Yeah, you catch Faceless Void, you catch Tinker, you catch somebody and you just blow them up.
Like, I understand why he went Midas. He's like, oh, they're going greedy, I can afford to go greedy, but the Dire team's pushing it in, they're snowballing.
Yeah, as much
Midas
as they
backfires.
can be greedy, it's not the same type of greed.
It doesn't always work to be greedy.
Their greed
really
translates to more gold because of an ability called Track.
Yo, get caught out, call down, dead.
Oh
yeah.
no,
Track
Zorp
well.
and Ming Lee.
Yeah, this is
That was a pretty
Dire
disastrous
Linus
moment.
starting to snowball so hard.
Oh no.
Look at the net worth graphs.
You have to
Another
punish the
track kill.
Chen and Bounty Hunter, and they really didn't.
Here comes Tinker coming back in. Here it comes, guys, ready to murder again. And here goes Dingzy leading the charge. And hello, Reddit, with the missiles. And that's a giant, giant dip in gold. It went from a game where Team Nico Radiant only being 2,500 out to now being on the cusp of 7,500 or more. Closer to 8K away in disparity.
Honestly, what Mafia said earlier, like, when you're not going to win the team fights, you need to know how to play around it. And they're trying to force team fights they can't win.
Yeah, they need, like, right now, you need your PL pushing out top, farming the two need over there.
You need a
Wind Ranger bottom, and you need your other three heroes posturing and fighting for vision and keeping tabs on the enemy heroes. Stacking if, possible. Like, them Ancients haven't been touched on either team all game.
Yeah, that's weird. With
I mean, it's okay
heroes that
for
are
Dire
very
because they're
good
taking
at clearing
they're
Ancients.
taking stuff, but
Well, that Dom on Gyro,
It's been unused.
if you
It's a waste.
think about it,
it's a
if you
waste.
use it, like, let's say you get it at like 9 or 10 minutes. That's 17 minutes. That's 17 times the Ancients could have been stacked and cleared every couple minutes. That's like 5k gold.
He used it, but he's not going to stack Ancients with
Yeah, that's the difference between, like, where's Gyro at 7k versus at the top with Tinker.
Yeah, because the Gyrocopter
'Cause there's no way-
should have over 10k net worth at this point in the game.
Yeah, there's no way the Radiant can contest it. Like, if you have vision and you have your Bounty Hunter roaming around like you do, your Tinker comes in and drops some Archer too, and they can't walk up that hill.
He doesn't. Oh, he did get the stack. I was about to say.
Yeah, Colorino's rushing eggs.
I mean, he needs Ags, but I don't think that's going to be enough.
I'm not even sure. I think PL needs to just get a Scotty up before Manta here, because his illusions aren't going to survive.
They need to go into that 4 protect 1 or 3 protect 2.
He just
basically,
needs to
like
be
you
split
said.
pushing, and I don't think the PL's been split pushing enough. He has the Boots of Travel, so at least at this point, he should definitely be applying more pressure across the map. But the Tinker is able to respond to him every single time, and Tinker has his sheep
It's
stick
too
now.
late,
The
yeah.
Scythe of Vice is online, and if he doesn't have a ton of illusions already out on the field, then he's gonna get found out immediately and he'll get killed every single time.
Here we go. Once the Tinker has a shape, like he can just
well,
go.
Look, here's the march. Here's the matchup. PL's bottom.
You know
as
which
his
one's the
Tinker.
right one.
He knows the real one is there. Is he gonna choose to commit on him? No, because Zorp's gonna
He
miss
should.
his Doppel walk out, and Hello Reddit's
he's
gonna sit in the
afraid
trees.
because they don't have vision. He doesn't know if there's a hero there.
He blinks
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, I
That
think
Tinker
He's very
can blow up.
precarious. Yeah, he could, but he
he
doesn't
could
know.
have gone for the kill and then relied on like rearm blink to get back out since he. I mean, he got level 3 rearm at 16. I think that's a mistake. He's
Yeah.
not going to be able to do much
He did that
until he
last
gets
game,
his.
too.
Yeah,
You need more mana to support that.
it's not very efficient.
Like, look, he does like 3 or 4 spells and he's done.
Yeah, you don't level up rearm at 16.
And Chen has his Aghanims, and he has acquired the Ancient Granite Golem and the Ancient Black Dragon. He's got an Alpha Wolf, and he's got a Mud Golem. He's ready to push. Because Zorp's now been caught out by the Chronosphere and the Tinker. They're going to be able to nuke him down, and the march is going to start happening right now. And I don't think there's any way that the Radiant can really stop him at this point.
I feel like it's too late for the Radiant team to do anything. Unless the Dire team makes a couple big mistakes, it's pretty easy just to snowball it in this.
Well, they can go for a base trade scenario. That's their best play, I think.
Yeah.
It'd be weird. They'd have to get like a Deso on somebody.
It would have to be the Wind Ranger, probably.
Well, they're going in. They're gonna
There goes
fight
a
into all
snowball.
those ancient Chen creeps.
And
Oh,
he's
but he's
actually
alone,
running away
he got
and not
left.
microing his creeps either. In that fight, he was actually
There's
blocking
one of those
himself
mistakes I was
just a
talking
little
about.
bit.
Where does team go?
They backed off to farm more. Like I said, all it takes is some mistakes.
Bounty Hunter is taking a lot of damage from the Ancients. That was kind of silly.
He had to eat a ward, man.
I know how that goes, man. Sometimes you just gotta do things like that.
Alright, Tinker
Oh.
going for a Dagon now.
He finally stacked Ancients and he's doing them.
SNY now on Faceless Void and Gyrocopter. Faceless
I mean,
Void's
if
gonna
you look-
pass Gyro and farm soon.
If you look at the PL, he hasn't really had any item progression in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's got 2,800 gold. I think he's waiting to go straight for a Heart of Terras.
Please don't.
I think it's got to be a Scotty.
I think it
It
should be a
has to
Scotty
be.
as well.
You
But I have
fight
a
way
sus- I
harder
have a
into the
suspicion
Gyro.
he's going for a Heart.
No,
I think-
Scotty is way better than hard on PL.
Scotty would be the best.
No,
item.
no, I'm making the same. I am agreeing that Scotty's the way to go. However, I'm saying that based on his gold, that I feel as if he's probably going to go for a Heart. Unless he chooses to prove us wrong.
Oh,
Yep, there
no.
it is. There's the Reaver.
No, that's not the item. You get a heart like way later if it's
Oh,
like
no,
a
this
Scotty
wasn't
plus
great.
heart game, and it's not a good butterfly game like versus an MKB gyro. I mean,
The reason
it's not
why a
bad.
Scotty comparatively
Look.
to a Heart is going to be better. I mean,
There we
you
go.
got them both with the chrono.
That's-
Traco.
that was just bad vision, no vision, and they just got initiated on.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Yeah.
That's great vision by Bounty putting that ward there.
Absolutely. And then the dire positioning, they were just able to follow up on that so well. Curiously enough, Faceless Void did not get a Blink Dagger.
I mean, when you're steamrolling this much, you kind of don't need one.
No, you're not wrong.
The SNY doesn't give him anything though.
Has Colorine used this ult yet? Yeah, he turned someone to stone. It's a
Yeah,
Faceless
he
Void.
pushes Faceless in, but he's the one that can get back out.
Right, and can undo the damage.
The Dire lineup has the top 4 net worth leaders now,
Absolutely silly.
and Chen's very close behind. It's about to be a 20k deficit. Even Bounty's deciding to get a Dagon 5 and join in on the fun.
Yeah, he just brought his Dagon up to 2, I think. He just bought Dagon and brought it to 2. Oh, here comes the roar from the Beastmaster. Dingsy, he's taking heavy damage. He's going to jump back and undo a lot of it. Again, set back from Chen as well. And then there comes some Dagon fun coming out of Hello Reddit. He's going to jump away, rearm, and continue doing Tinker things.
PL, here we go.
PL making bad decisions.
Tinker doesn't have enough mana to fight because of that level 3 rearms. He's got to TP out.
Yep, and oh, PL is actually able to get away. He is. Here comes the homing missile. Homing missile.
And Tinker didn't have enough mana to laser. He could only rocket and Dagon.
It's level 3.
Not like it matters. They're steamrolling. Ags is not terrible on that hero. It's really good.
And you go Midas Ags and that's all you have? That's terrible.
You can save teammates. It's like if your core gets in trouble, you can stone them and kick them away from people and shit. Like there's so many big plays you can make with the Earth Spirit Ags. But you generally want to have like a blink first so you can capitalize on it.
He has the Midas, so he has no survivability, so he just gets blown up. He needs like a blink or something.
Yeah, they did nerf the cast range.
Yeah, like he's been nerfed, so the axe isn't as strong as it used to be, but it's still really strong. But Blink Dagger would have been the item to go.
Or Force, he doesn't have either of those things.
Yeah.
The mobility items that make Earth Spirit so key in fights, he has none of. It took him 30 minutes of just having raw stat items to have something that gave him an extra benefit. And that's the really big thing that we need to look at here. He had items that only gave him stats. And stats aren't going to allow you to snowball. Items that have abilities in conjunction with stats will do something for you.
Hey look, we finally have a creep ready to stack ancients.
Oh!
Lucius is able to get him caught out!
Yeah, Wind Ranger is the one hero that's really stepping up for the Radiant side.
Yeah, Wind Ranger is the MVP of Radiant side. Easy.
He's got a broadsword, he's about to have his crit stick. And then we're going to be having some Murder Force come out of Wind Ranger.
I've never really seen the Wind Ranger called out. He has really good map awareness and knows where to go and when. Oh.
Oh, there's the dust.
There are two times
he uses Guardian Greaves to purge it off of himself immediately.
There's 2 times in this game where Bounty Hunter had an opportunity to kill the Wind Ranger. Both times she got out.
Yeah.
But that would have made a huge difference in her impact to this game.
He could be having Mercy because he is 5.2.
Well, one of those was the Shuriken bounce, just not doing what it should have.
That one was silly. That one was silly.
That was dumb. That one wasn't on him whatsoever.
Yeah. Alright, so Dingsy now has another Blade of Alacrity. And he's going
Diffusal.
No, he's going
or
Ags.
Ags.
He's going Ags.
Dude, he has SMY.
Chen's gonna have his Sheep Stick in a moment. This is Gold Graph. It's 25k in Radiant favor. Or excuse me, Dire favor. That would have been silly if it was Radiant.
Oh.
25k.
Tinker gets revenge.
Well, there goes Wind Ranger. No buyback.
Now I mean, they're not gonna push though, so it doesn't really matter.
They have a 25k lead.
They should push. There's no reason not to.
I mean, we have 3 people just standing at their entrance, just sitting there.
That's the place to be.
They have everything they need to end the game.
You gotta farm up until you have 9 items on each hero. Everybody has to have their own personal courier. You gotta have a refresher on that guy. You gotta have a BKB on it
Chen
too.
almost has sheep.
Yeah. Dire almost playing with their food at this point.
Oh, I mean, they are. They got SNY on Void.
Well, I pointed that out a while ago. The fact that he didn't go for a Blink Dagger, absolutely.
Two-man
Still
chrono barely
getting a two-man
clips him.
chrono, yeah, just the tip.
Oh,
Reno
he's
saving the Beastmaster with a very clutch stone usage, but
But
Mingley's
then
still gonna
Beastmaster's
die.
gonna die without his roar going off.
Yeah, that's no bueno. And hello,
No way to
Reddit.
cancel Tinker's TP.
Exactly. Nothing able to happen there.
They have no answer to the Chen creeps on their side. They have no wave clear. They have no like physical damage output whatsoever.
The magic burst is
Just a
just
single
far
target
too much.
generator.
They have nothing they can do to respond to that. No pipes. I don't think mech or anything of the sort.
Oh, that's a rampage.
Yeah.
Just getting BHKS'd.
Tusk was actually going for a solar crest.
Oh, they GG'd out.
Yeah, but that is going to be the game. 39 minutes and 35 seconds.
Sparhawk picks the cancer and then calls the game cancer.
Yeah, Dyer absolutely controlling that game. From the beginning to the end. Now, looking at this game as an overall, how could Radiant have played this out a little bit better so that they wouldn't have just been kind of stomped in the way? And, you know, let's overlook itemization, although itemization definitely plays a pretty integral role into this equation.
I'm gonna say the off lane, having those two heroes split farm versus just a solo gyro, it could have been better utilized if you're not gonna punish a Chin like Beastmaster jungle while wearing Ranger farms off lane. That way they both could have came online quicker, but...
And on top of that, they were missing last hits too, on top of them splitting farm. And that's kind of where it gets a little painful.
Don't go Midas on ES too.
Yeah, I gotta say that again. Don't. The Earth Spirit Midas not paying off for the Radiant there. Setting the Earth Spirit back for so long. And then the Aghanim's having absolutely no real game-changing impact. Yeah, he got a couple stones off. Kick people around, maybe got to save temporarily, but as an overall, just...
I honestly would have preferred it if it was
Ring
Ranger mid with Beastmaster off lane with a roaming Earth Spirit, because the Earth Spirit could have tried to
that's
punish.
kind of what makes sense if you just look at the draft as a whole. Beastmaster could have jungled, or he could have been in off lane. Wind Ranger could have... Like, they had a lot of flexibility to their placement. But them falling into that 2-1-2, not the optimal approach, I think.
If it was a roaming Earth Spirit and Tusk, they could have punished the Chen, they could have punished the Tinker, probably found the Bounty Hunter and maybe killed him once or twice. You never know.
So, who are we thinking are the MVPs for each team? And then let's see. Can we break it down to 3 that would need the most improvement, if anything?
I feel like everyone, other than Void not getting a blink on the Dire team, did really good. I mean, Gyro didn't have a lot to work with, so that pretty much gives him a pass.
I think Gyro's my pick though for Dire.
I mean, he was so Gyro first too, so I mean, there's not much you can do, but...
Well, 8 CS at 8 minutes, he could have fought back much harder than that.
Yeah, I mean, he could have done
better.
better.
He could have stacked Ancients at all.
Yeah.
Or domed the creep to run around with him, like an Alpha Wolf or something.
I mean,
Frost Ogre.
It's just small things like that, but nothing huge.
But when you're in the 1 position,
you gotta make it happen.
Getting gold is like your most important skill.